lost. I am lost, and yet I can feel his presence. So close, so close. I can see him in my mind's eye. Kenobi. Kenobi! Look what has become of you. A rat in the desert. At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last you will have revenge.
Teaching you how to lead, how to survive. And to do that, you're going to have to fight.
Hello there, Darth Christensen here, and whoa. To say that we got quite a lot of shit at Star Wars Celebration yesterday is a pretty huge ass understatement. I just wanted to make this video real quick, to recap some of the main standout things that happened at Celebration yesterday, and we'll start off with the thing that I'm most excited about, that I just found out about when opening Instagram, is that we are finally getting an animated Darth Maul show called Maul Shadow Lord. Yes! 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 This is what I've been waiting for, man. And I'm such a huge Darth Maul fan, and I'm so glad that Sam Witwer is actually getting an opportunity to do his own show. His own show was centered around Maul. And this is something that I've been asking for a while now, because I've always been wanting to see more stories about Maul pre-Phantom Menace, of how Palpatine would send him on missions to kill Jedi, and I in the Shadowhunter book. And this looks like it's partially inspired by it, but I looked at the details of the show, and it's coming out next year. So there are some exclusive people who saw the trailer at Celebration already, but it's basically. So I looked at the details for Shadow Lord, and it's supposed to be exploring what Maul was doing immediately after he escaped Order 66, at the end of Revenge of the Sith, I've been hearing lots of people saying that it's about Maul banding him, and about Maul banding together the criminal underworld, which immediately brings me to the thought that this is going to show how Maul will form Crimson Dawn, as we saw lead a whole crime syndicate in Solo. And he worked with Kira, to run a whole Crimson Dawn syndicate. And so, with that in mind, and I really, really hope that this actually shows what happened to Maul's crime syndicate in the gap between Solo and Rebels, because I actually already made a video about this, if I recall correctly. But I made a video about how Maul, maybe he may or may not have ran into Vader in the gap between Solo and Rebels, and that would explain why he had to go into exile on Malachor in Star Wars Rebels. That would be so fucking awesome if they actually showed Maul confronting Vader, because I also heard some details that Maul was fighting an Inquisitor, and not just any Inquisitor, but he was also fighting Marok from Ahsoka. I'm so glad that Marok's getting more love, because he looks super cool, and I wonder if this actually means that Maul killed Marok, and then Morgan Elsbeth brought him back to life with her Night Sister magic. We'll see what happens there, but either way, I'm super fucking excited. And also, I've been hearing lots of people say that Maul is training a Twilek apprentice. Bro, does this mean we're about to get canon Darth Talon? It would be super cool if we finally got Maul and Darth Talon together. Finally, that's actually a direct callback to what George Lucas wanted for his sequels. He wanted Maul and Talon to be the main villains of his sequel trilogy, and I'm super glad that they're paying some tribute to that, because Maul and Talon, they're would make a perfect Sith apprentice duo, and if they actually bring that into canon, I would fucking love that so much. Now, obviously, it won't be in the sequel trilogy era, because Maul dies in Rebels, but it will still be super cool. We'll see what they do there. So I'm super fucking hyped for the Darth Maul animated show. And this is definitely the thing from Celebration that I'm most excited for. So I can't wait to see that, and I can't wait to see Sam Witwer do more with Maul. At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we will have revenge.
One man couldn't have done this alone.
I wasn't there. But if I had been, perhaps I could have saved him.
Bring the ship and come to me on Dathomir, and you and I will then decide what to do about the traitor Beckett and his accomplices.
I'm on my way.
Kira, you and I will be working much more closely from now on.
So next up, let's talk about some stuff about the Mandalorian and Grogu. And I'm very much looking forward to the Mandalorian and Grogu. Since I've been hearing lots of details about how like it's gonna be more about like Mando season 1 and 2 vibes, which is always a good thing. And I looked at some of the leaked trailers, and Mando's gonna be on a snow planet, and it fighting some snow troopers, and that set piece looks so awesome, man. Like, I'm not sure if it actually is Hoth or Ilum or anything, but it would be super cool if Mando and Grogu actually like went to Hoth went to Hoth, or maybe it's Ilum, because the Empire's like harvesting kyber crystals. But either way, the action looks super cool from the leaked trailer, and Zeb from Rebels is going to be in it too. Holy shit, that looks super cool. And also, I heard that Sigourney Weaver from Aliens is going to be playing a New Republic like pilot, and that's actually pretty. That's actually pretty cool. Since Sigourney Weaver's been in lots of sci-fi movies like Alien, Avatar, Ghostbusters, all that shit. So I actually think she's pretty well suited for Star Wars, and her reaction to holding Grogu was pretty cute. So Mando and Grogu, I'm super excited about. And the fact that Dave and John aren't really giving out a lot of details has me really excited for it, because if they're being very secretive about the plot, then that means that something much grander is happening. Like, can you imagine, since Zeb is going to be in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, I wonder if this is going to be like a part of the thing that's going to tie together or the whole storyline of the Mandoverse. Like everything that the Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett, and all the Mandoverse shows are tying together. Like, what if we actually see like a mention, or maybe even like a quick cameo from Thrawn in this movie, and also maybe like Ezra shows up and he asks as Mando for help, and he asks Mando for help in his fight against Thrawn's new army after he returned into the other galaxy. That would be top tier, man. I can't wait. So yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu looks really nice. And last but not least, there's going to be another new Star Wars movie with Ryan Gosling in it called Star Wars Starfighter. Now, I was initially interested in what they were going to do with a Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie, but after they told us what the plot's going to be about, I immediately lost interest, because it's set after Rise of Skywalker, and I'm like, why is Disney still milking this Rey Skywalker bullshit? Rey Palpatine, she's a Rey Palpatine, but yeah. So no, look, maybe I'm just jumping the gun. Maybe it's just my hatred for the sequels just trailing on, but I'm not really interested in the Starfighter movie. I'm not really interested in the Starfighter movie with Ryan Gosling, because like anything after Episode 9 is just automatically fucked right now, because as they already undid all the original original characters, and I really do hope and pray to God that Rey just doesn't take away all of Luke's achievements from the expanded universe, or is creating a new Jedi Order, because that would just piss me and a bunch of other fans off. But that's that. It's not really anything like huge canon breakings, but whatever. But anyways, apart from that Starfighter thing, we got so much cool shit at Star Wars Celebration. I can't wait for Maul Shadow Lord. It's going to be top tier, man. And then Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be really dope. And also Hayden Christensen came out at the very beginning of the show. And to celebrate Revenge of the Sith, his 20th anniversary. And that was so awesome to see, man. I love Hayden so much. Like, he is Anakin Skywalker. And it's also his birthday. So happy birthday, Hayden. You're the chosen one. I'll always love you, Anakin. I'm becoming more powerful than any Jedi has ever dreamed of. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my Star Wars Celebration recap video. Leave a comment down below of what you're most excited for, and I'm definitely most excited for Maul Shadow Lord. That's going to be fucking awesome, especially since Sam Witwer's going to come back to voice Maul, and it's going to be showing what he did immediately after Clone Wars. Like, this shit looks so awesome, and the fact that Maul actually that they might actually like expand another prospect of Maul training Darth Talon in canon. That would be, he's so sick, man. I can't wait. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day. May the Force be with you always.